Hi guys, welcome to my week 24 post VSG update. How are you? I am feeling great. I've had a really good week. Let me tell you my stats. So, last week, no, wait, start over. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 20th, 2016 in Morristown, New Jersey. I am 5'8". I'm 30 years old. My starting weight, high weight, day of surgery was 265. Last week I was 194.7. This week I'm 192.7. So that is a 2-pound loss for the week and 72.3 pounds lost overall since surgery. Yeah, I am really happy about that. Oh, also, as you can tell by this chart, aside from week 22, this has been my best week since mid-February. So, yeah, I feel great. Also, while we're on the subject of charts, I don't want to forget that I have not forgotten about the long haul challenge. I have walked 240.3 miles so far this year. And if you don't know about the Long Haul Challenge, Jess from Watch Kitty Shrink and Ange from Lost Ange Found have proposed that we do either 1,000 or 1,500 miles in the year, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not that bad. If I continue to average at least 2.8 miles per day, I will make it to 1,000 miles this year. So I am definitely still working on that. Okay, so about this week, it has been a really good week. My mom was in town for the week, and I decided to stay off the scale the whole time, basically. I was still tracking my food and still trying to stay on point with what I was eating, but we ate out a lot more frequently than I normally do, which is, sometimes a challenge, but I was really proud of myself for being able to make good choices at restaurants and still enjoy a little bit of everything just in tiny moderation. I mean, even desserts. My mom has a serious sweet tooth, and I don't so much, but when she orders like an amazingly beautiful carrot cake, I'm going to taste a little sliver of it. And so I felt like this whole week, and we went to Atlantic City for the weekend, which was a lot of fun. So we went to a lot of great restaurants, and I felt like this whole week I was able to fully enjoy everything. I didn't feel like I was missing out at all in terms of food, and still eat small quantities and make good choices, and still have a 2-pound loss this week. So I feel super proud of that. I'm also feel comforted knowing that this can be my life, right? I mean, I'm not always going to have a 2-pound loss, but I can make good, healthy choices and have like a good food life, if that makes sense. So yeah, really happy about that. Also, while my mom was here, we did a lot of walking, obviously, because we went on vacation. So over the weekend, I walked like 7 or 8 miles each day, which was nice. I think that certainly helped. But what we really did was we went shopping, which I know I've been talking about for quite some time. So we went to the outlet mall in Atlantic City, and we bought several tops and a lot of pants. And I know you guys have been telling me this, but man, this makes all the difference in the world about how I feel about the way I look. I thought it's funny how you don't realize that you dislike something about yourself or your life or your situation until you fix it, and then you look back on it and you're like, oh, what was I thinking? I realize now how ridiculous I looked in those like big baggy clothes and how frumpy it really made me feel. I mean, I know I like got to that point eventually, but that was like a long time coming of me just feeling stupid looking. And now I feel so great. I feel like confident. I feel cute. I feel perky. Like I'm like excited to show up to work because I have cute clothes. And I know on some level that sounds really superficial, but it really makes a difference. Like I'm able to connect the visual to the like all the hard work that I've been putting into this process over these months. So the good thing about going to the outlet malls is that everything was on sale. I mean, I think I spent maybe like $150, and I got I don't know, like 4 pants and maybe like 5 tops, enough to feel like I got a lot of new things. And you know what else is nice is that, so I'm definitely a size 12 in pants, even at like nice stores. I was a little afraid to believe the size 12 thing because I first noticed that at an Old Navy, and I think in terms of vanity sizes, Old Navy is pretty big. So I thought, maybe I'm not really going to be a 12 at other stores, but like everywhere I was a 12. Even at Ann Taylor Loft, the 12s were kind of baggy. A little. Like, I didn't end up getting pants there because they were a weird fit. Like, the 10 didn't fit, but the 12s were a little baggy. So, maybe size 10 is coming soon, which is crazy. But anyway, I was able to buy enough things to make it feel like I can mix and match a lot of things and have outfits coming. And the good thing that my mom kept reminding me is that now that I fit into normal sizes, I can have a lot of options going forward, right? It's not like I found one thing that fits and I have to buy it in every color because this is the one thing that fits the way I used to do. Now it's like, oh, I see these pants, but they're a little too expensive, so I'm not going to get them because next time I go to the store, I will also find pants that fit and look nice. Also, I don't have to get things just because they fit. I can pick, things that I like and that I don't like, which is a luxury that I never really had before. So I'm just really happy about all of that. Honestly, it's, I don't know, I'm kind of struggling with how superficial that sounds. But I think it's because, like I said, you make that visual connection to all of the like emotional and physical hard work that you've been putting into it. So yeah, I feel great about that. Also, I think I told you guys I had bought, before my mom came in town, I had bought 2 pairs of slacks at Old Navy that I really liked. They were $40 each. Well, I decided to return one pair after our shopping trip. And so I went to return that pair, and then I asked, have these other ones gone on sale? And they had, so I got like a price adjustment. So that pair, they gave me $20 back. So I only paid $20 for that pair of pants instead of $40, and I returned the other pair. So I got $60 back, which I was really happy about as well. So anyway, very pleased. Also, I went and ordered my bridesmaid's dress for the wedding I'm going to be in November because I was told it takes 4 to 6 months for the dress to come in. I had no idea. I've never been a bridesmaid before. I had no idea these dresses would take so long. But we're now in April, and so 6 months would be October, and the wedding's in November. So anyway, I went and got fitted, and here's what's crazy. They measured me, and according to their size chart, according to my bust, I was a size 18 to 20. According to my waist, I was a size 16, and according to my hips, I was a size 12. So the girl was like, I don't know what size we should order for you. In a normal situation, she said I would let my boss look at the sizes and decide from there. But guess what I did? I told her, I recently had weight loss surgery, and so I've been losing weight really quickly, and I'm not really sure what size I'm going to be in November. Can you help me? And this was literally my first time ever telling anyone that I had had weight loss surgery other than my mom and my husband. So I was like, I just had it kind of cool, like no big deal. And she totally took it in stride. Like, I didn't get a weird reaction or face. She was just like, oh, okay. Well, you'll probably want to go one size down, and I'll make a note of that, blah, blah. So I don't know. That felt kind of good. I don't know if I will start telling normal people, but I will maybe continue telling random strangers and see how it feels, because that was pretty cool that I didn't get like a really wonky reaction. I don't know, maybe people tell her that all the time. Maybe it's not that unusual after all. I don't know. So that was pretty cool. So I tried on a sample size 16 and it fit me perfectly, so I went ahead and ordered a 14, and I guess I will have time for alterations, and hopefully it'll work out. I guess we'll see. Also, guess what? I just got invited to be a bridesmaid in another wedding. That's going to be in January. Here I am from never having been a bridesmaid. I'm 30 years old, and now I'm going to be in 2 weddings. So I'm really excited. This one in January, it's going to be in Phoenix, and it's my dear friend. He stood in my wedding, and now he's getting married. So I'm really excited to stand on his side for his wedding. And I'm the only girl on his side. I think the bride will probably have other girls, so I don't know if it's going to be like uniform dresses or not. So I'll keep you posted on the bridesmaid's dress situation, because this is pretty exciting for me, because it's all just so new. So that was a lot of fun. And that was my week. I basically just felt really good because I feel like I look, I finally feel like I am starting to look different. And I know when I look at like comparison pictures from from before and after, I, almost immediately started looking different after surgery. But now I really see it in myself. You know what's weird this week is that I feel like I'm for the first time starting to see myself as pretty. I mean, I know we're all beautiful the way we are and blah blah, but I never really like fully accepted that about myself. I think my whole life, from like even when I was a little kid, I like dug my heels in, and like it doesn't matter that I'm not pretty because I'm smart. I've always been like nerdy and geeky and really into academics and quiz bowl and nerdy geeky friends, and I've never like had pretty blonde friends and like sorority girl friends, and I don't know, I feel like those were always opposites, right? Either smart or pretty. And I realize, both can exist in a single person. And I feel like I've known people in my life who are really pretty and really smart, and I just thought they were like a really rare breed, a really unusual exception. But now I'm starting to think that maybe I misjudged a lot of people my whole life because they were pretty. I assumed they weren't smart, and that's stupid of me. So that's where I am right now. I'm starting to think that maybe I can be pretty and smart, and that's weird because I've never ever thought of myself that way. But I want to. I want to accept that about myself. I want to have all the confidence that I've always had about my like intellectual prowess. I want to have that kind of confidence about my physical self as well. And I think that's something I like have to work on. I have to get there, but I want to, and it's a goal for me to be confident about the way I look. I realize in the past I didn't ever like actively dislike the way I looked, I don't think, because I've told you before, I was like totally in denial. I thought I was kind of hot stuff. But at the same time, I was never like proud of my body. You know what I mean? I would never like took careful attention in getting dressed or putting makeup on or doing my hair. I mean, I would do those things, but almost just in a sense of like hygiene, not in a sense of pride. And now that's something I want to start working on. I want to start really nourishing my body and my physical appearance in a way that I've never done before. And like I said, I've always been very confident about my intellectual persona, but I've never been very confident about my body. And so I'm starting to work on that. That's where I am. It might be a bit of a hurdle because I always thought that smart and pretty were two separate ends of the spectrum. I didn't really, really believe that I could be both. But maybe I can be. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. How are you? How was your week? Thanks so much for watching. I always love chatting with you guys in the comments. And I am so behind on videos because my mom was in town and I really just wasn't watching YouTube, but I am catching up. I will talk with you soon. Bye.